You're welcome to this YouTube channel. From anywhere you're watching from, I'm Patrick Divine, Tutor Patrick Divine. Okay. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to solve quadratic equations. Okay, quadratic equations using factorization method. We are still using factorization method. Okay, so we're still using factorization method like this. Factorization method. Okay, so these questions come in paper 2. In the previous video, I actually did the same topic, and I'm still doing the same topic so that I make sure people understand. Okay, so these are the questions that I get from past papers, so that those mistakes that you make, you can clear them out here. Okay, so if you're new to this YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and share to your friends so that we may benefit as a team. Okay, so we are doing these questions, the quadratic equations, using factorization method. So if you want to get in touch with me, this is my WhatsApp line. You can give me a direct call. Suppose you have a question or you want to talk about anything else, so you can contact me on this line. You can give me a direct call, or you can WhatsApp me on this same number, +260 975334778. That is my WhatsApp line, and you can actually give me a direct call on that same line. So I want us to do more examples of quadratic equations using factorization method. So here we have these two questions. These are the questions that we are going to solve. So we have number 1. Okay, solutions. Number 1. All right, so we have 0 is equal to 2 plus x minus x squared, like that. Okay, so if you remember very well, I said that in the previous video, I said that the quadratic equations, they are of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, like that. So meaning that the one that is starting with a square is a. The one starting with the one that is not squared is b, and the one without letter x or letter y is what? Is c. Okay, that is a constant. All right, so we need to arrange this in the form of this one. That is the first thing that we're supposed to do. You can't start solving without arranging it. So arranging it, to have negative x squared. This is the first one. Okay, the second one is the one that is just attached with letter x. So if you look at this one, this is the second one, so it is positive x. Okay, positive x, like that. Then this one is also positive, so you write positive 2, like that. Then the equal sign, you put the 0, just like that. As simple as that. As simple as that. So this is what you are supposed to do. The next thing you're supposed to do is to find the product. So the product in the video, I said that you actually multiply a times c. Okay, so this is our a, c, then this is our b, a, b, c, like that. So we multiply a, c for the product. So when you multiply, the coefficient of x is the coefficient of negative x squared is -1, like that, multiplied by the coefficient of c is what? Is 2, like that. So which will be equal to what? -2. negative 1 times 2, it's just negative 2. All right, so then the sum, okay, so the sum, or should I write it here, sum, okay, the sum. So the sum, I said it is the coefficient of b. So the coefficient of b, okay, the coefficient of b, the number that is attached to letter b here, is what? Is positive 1. Since it is just positive x, so mean that it is what? Positive 1, like that. Okay, then you now find the factors. So factors are the numbers that when you multiply, there are two numbers. When you multiply them, they should give you the product. Okay, they should give you the product, and when you add them, they should give you the sum. When you add them, when you add the two numbers, they should give you the sum. So what are those what are those factors of 2 that when you multiply them, they should give you this one? Okay, they should give you this. When you multiply them, they should give you the product, and when you add them, they should give you what? 1. Okay, so when you multiply, so the factors, we said that when you multiply them, they should give you the product. Okay, when you add them, they should give you what? The sum. So what are those numbers? You think of those numbers that when you multiply the two numbers, they should give you negative 2. So let's say 1 multiplied by 2. 1 times 2, it is what? It is actually 2, but we want a negative 2. Okay, so we want negative 2. So if we try to put negative 1 here, we try to put negative to this one. Try to put negative to this one. When you multiply this one times that one, it will give us negative 2. How about adding these two numbers? How about adding these two numbers? Is it going to give us negative 1 as the sum? Is it going to give us positive 1 as a sum? Let's try. So negative 1. So let's try. When you add these two numbers, so we have negative 1 plus 2. What number are we going to have? Okay, what number are we going to have? So the number that we are going to have here, it is what? It is actually 1. Mean that these two factors qualify. All right, so these two factors qualify. So now you go to this, so it is negative x squared plus x plus 2 is equal to 0. So I said that if these factors in the previous video, so these factors will replace b. Okay, so these two factors are supposed to replace what? To replace b. Okay, are supposed to replace b. So this is our b from this equation. From here, this is our b. So the b is supposed to be replaced with these factors. So we have negative x squared. We have these factors, right? Okay, we have these factors. So we have plus 2x. Okay, just you get the x of you get the letter x of this this. You get letter x. You just replace it with the factors. Okay, so here we have also negative 1. So negative x, not negative 1x, but negative x, like that. Okay, so you get this. So here, this one have been just replaced by these two factors. So this is our b here. This is our b. We just replaced our b with negative, with the positive 2x and negative x. Then we continue plus what? Plus 2, like that. Then equal to 0. So from here, I said we need to know how to factorize grouped variables. Okay, so this is how you factorize, this is how you factorize, like that. So what is common here? The one that is common here that you can divide in both numbers is negative x. Okay, is negative x. So negative x can go in this without leaving a remainder. Okay, so this negative into negative, it is positive. Okay, so you don't put a positive, but just know that it is what it is positive. Then this x will cancel that x. There are two x's here. Okay, there are two x's, like for instance there's x then multiplied by x. So x multiplied by x is x squared. Okay, so this is just the x squared here, then we are dividing by x. So this x goes and that x goes, so what we are going to remain with is x, like that. So we are going to put x like that. So plus this x, so no, I should not say plus here. Okay, so negative into positive. Okay, as you are dividing a negative into a positive, or as you are multiplying negative into a positive times negative times positive, the answer, it has to give you a negative. Okay, it has to give you negative. So this is the answer for this one, negative. So then x will cancel this one, so it will be 2. Okay, then here we get this negative here, negative. So the number that can go in here, I said this number is actually attached to -1, so -1, like that. So 1, so negative into negative, it is what, positive, but don't put a positive. So 1 into x, just x. Negative into positive, it is negative. Then 2, or 1 into 2, it's what, it is 2, like that, is equal to 0. Okay, so here you just get those which are outside, so it will be negative x minus 1, like that, minus 1. Then you open the bracket, you get one of these. Since these ones are the same, so just get 1x minus 2, like that, is equal to what, to 0. So from here we can actually say that negative x is, or negative x minus 1 is equal to 1. So you equate these variables to 0 from here. So or x minus 2 is equal to 0, like that. Okay, as simple as that. So when we dispute with this one, when we compute with this one, so it will be negative x is equal to 1. When this one comes this side, it is 1. So we need x, not negative x. So we divide both sides by -1 to get rid of x. So x into, or negative into negative, it's positive. So so it will be what, x is equal to negative into, or -1 into +1, it will give you -1, like that. Okay, -1, like that. So here x is equal to this 2. When it comes this side, it's going to be +2. So these are the answers that you are supposed to find. Okay, these are the answers that you are supposed to find. So let's solve question 2. So our question 2 is saying that it is 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. So solve it from this part. Okay, so solve it from this part. So we have 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0, like that. Okay, like that. So you know, the thing that you're supposed to do here is to find the product, sum, and factors. So for the product, 2 times 3, 2 times 3 is actually 2 times negative 3 is actually negative 6, like that. Then sum is b, so it is 5. Then factors, okay, so the factors here, when we find the numbers that when you multiply the two, they should give you the product, and when you add them, they should give you the sum. So what are those numbers that when you multiply them, they should give you 6? So you go to the product, okay? This is how you find them. You go to the product, look for two numbers that when you multiply the two numbers, they should give you this one. So what are those numbers? When you multiply them, they should give you 6. So we have 1 times 6. Also, we have 2 times 3. 2 times 3 also is equal to 6, okay? 2 times 3 also is equal to 6. So this one and this one is equal to 6. This one and that one is equal to 6, okay? So we have these two factors, okay? We have these. Now, in our question, we are given that we need to find the factors that when you multiply them, they should give you negative 6. And when you add them, they should give you what? Positive 5. When you add them, they should give you positive 5. So we are going to choose between these, okay? We are going to choose between these two here. All right. So since our product is negative, so if we try to put a negative here, okay, or we try to put a negative here like that. So with this one, so okay, let's start with this one. So when you multiply these, they should give you the product. Yes, they are giving us the product as negative what? Negative 6. But when we add them, are they giving us positive 5 as the sum? No. So let's try. Negative 2 plus 3 is equal to, so negative 2 plus 3, it is actually going to give you positive 1. Okay, so meaning that these factors, they can't work on this one. So let's go to this one. So negative 1 times 6, okay, it is negative 6. So let's add them. Negative 1 plus 6, is it giving us 5? Yes, the answer is what? Is 5. So mean that these factors qualify. All right, these factors qualify. So we said that this b, it is going to be replaced with these two factors, okay? So we'll say 2x squared, we got this one, 2x squared plus 6x, then we got 6x, then minus x, okay? Then we continue from here. Negative 3 is equal to 0, like that. As simple as that. Then we factorize like that. So what is the common number which can go in both numbers without leaving a remainder? It is 2x, like that. Okay, so 2x into 2x, the answer is what? Is x. 2x into 3x, the answer is what? Is actually 3, like that. So negative, what is the number that can go in negative x and 3? It is negative 1. Since this one, the coefficient of x is negative 1, the coefficient of this one is negative 1. So negative into negative, it's positive, so you don't put a positive, but just know that it is what it is, positive. So 1 into x into 1, so it will be just x like that. The negative into negative, it is positive. Then 1 into 3, it is 3 like that. So you need to, as we are solving, if you find that these two are different, then you are doing the wrong thing. Okay, these has to be the same, have to be the same. So from there you get the numbers that are outside the brackets, so which is just 2x, then there's minus 1 like that. Okay, minus 1 like that. Okay, negative 1 like that. Then you get one of these, any of these, so which is just x plus 3, okay, is equal to 0, is equal to 0 like that. Then from here now you equate these two variables to 0, so it will be 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x plus 3 is equal to 0 like that. Then 2x is equal to, when this number goes this side, it will be just positive 1. Then 2x, oh, I mean you are looking for x, so you're going to divide both side by 2, both side by 2, so this 2 goes, then to be x is equal to half like that. So this is the first answer for x. So then x is equal to this, when it comes this side it will be negative 3. So these are the possible solutions for the value of x. So these are the questions that I actually got from certain past papers for the grade 12 exam paper 1. So these questions, they are always coming. They are coming this year, they are coming next year, they are coming in the year after next year. So make sure that you practice these questions. So I have some questions that I want you to solve. If you're following me, you need to solve these questions, and you can WhatsApp me these answers on this same line. Okay, on this same line, this is my WhatsApp line. My WhatsApp line is +2609653347778. That is my WhatsApp line. That's the number that you can get in touch with me. All right. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, I'm Tutor Patrick Divine. Okay, Tutor Patrick Divine. So you can actually subscribe to the channel if you are new. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. How to subscribe? You can actually go on as you are watching the video on the YouTube channel. So there is where it is written that subscribe. So you just go there, you subscribe. So when you subscribe, that means that whenever I do a lesson, it will be shown to you, will be notified automatically that Patrick Divine has done a lesson. Okay, so that's how it is, so that we should be moving together. We should be moving together. So we actually say that this is our exercise like that. So these are the questions that I want to give you. So number 1 is x squared equal to 3x. Okay, that's how question 1 is. Then number 2 is 2x squared plus 4x minus 5. Okay, then number 3 we have 6x squared minus x minus 15 like that. All right, so these are the equations that I want us to solve. As simple as that. So just three questions for you guys, and make sure that you share this link for this WhatsApp for this YouTube channel to your friends, even on Facebook, so that we can benefit in number. Okay, so you can send the answers in the same WhatsApp group or to my inbox. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.